Hello my dear friends and welcome to StudyIQ. I am Joycey Joy and today in this lecture we will discuss about hidden hunger. First of all, let us understand what is hidden hunger. According to WHO, World Health Organization's definition, hidden hunger is the lack of vitamins and minerals. So, hidden hunger occurs when the quality of food people eat does not meet the required nutrients. And this deficiency in nutrients or inadequacy in nutrients means the food is deficient in micronutrients like the vitamins and minerals. So, hidden hunger means lack of vitamins and minerals. So, if you have enough food for your requirement and you are not hungry, you get food to eat. It is a situation where there is no hunger, but hidden hunger is a wider concept. If you are not taking enough micronutrients like vitamins and minerals, it is called hidden hunger. Now let us understand why is hidden hunger a major cause of concern for India. The first reason is there are various external visible effects of hidden hunger or lack of micronutrients. So the external visible effects of micronutrient deficiencies are anemia, goiter, etc. So this is one major reason why it is a cause of concern. Secondly, according to the Global Hunger Index, the rank of India is 100 out of 119. So India is ranked at 100th position among 119 countries in the Global Hunger Index. So this index itself or the rank of India in this index itself shows how serious is the issue of hidden hunger in India. The performance of India with regard to eliminating hidden hunger is very low. That is why the index shows a very poor ranking for India. And third one is the adverse effects on child health and survival. A lack of micronutrients like vitamins and minerals can lead to adverse health impacts or survival impacts among children and also among adults, elderly, etc. This can lead to mental impairment, poor health, low productivity and sometimes even to the death. And it also curtails socio-economic development. Especially in low income and middle income countries, hidden hunger is a major cause of concern which curtails the socio-economic development. We have seen there are many adverse effects on child development, adult health and elders health, etc. So this will have an impact on socio-economic development. For example, the impact on a child. Due to the adverse impacts of hidden hunger, what happens? The productivity of the child will come down. Therefore, the human resource productivity of a country comes down. And the most important asset for any economy is the human resources in that economy. So, this will deteriorate the productive capacity of human resources in the country, thereby leading to lesser socio-economic development. And in case of adults or the working population, this will impact the productivity. So, the entire productivity of the country comes down. GDP will come down. So, this will have an impact on GDP, which will have an impact on economic growth and development. And for the elderly, this will impact the expected years of living or life expectancy. So, on both socio-economic factors, this will have an impact. Social factors like education, health, well-being, etc. would be impacted. Now coming to economic factors, GDP of the country, productivity of the human resources, all this will be impacted. So therefore it will have a socio-economic impact in the country or in the economy. Now let us also understand some of the consequences of hidden hunger. First let us see the consequences on a baby or an infant. An infant will have a lower birth weight and the mortality rate would be higher. Higher mortality rate, lower birth weight and also in case of infants or a baby, it can lead to impaired mental development. Now let us see the consequence on a child. It will lead to stunting. It will also lead to reduced mental capacity of a child. A child will undergo frequent infections. The resistance will come down. This will also lead to reduced learning capacity. Also high mortality rates. Now let us consider the case of elderly. This can lead to increased morbidity and also high mortality rate. In case of adults, hidden hunger can cause reduced productivity. We have seen, especially among working population, this will lead to reduction in the productivity of the working population or the adults. And this will lead to poor socio-economic status because the standard of living would come down. The income earning capacity would come down. This will deteriorate the socio-economic status of the adult. This can also lead to malnutrition, and this can lead to an increased risk of chronic diseases. Now let us consider pregnant women. There are high risk of increased mortality rates, also increased chances of prenatal complications. And in case of adolescent, this can lead to stunting, reduced mental capacity, fatigue, increased vulnerability to infections. So these are all some of the possible consequences of hidden hunger. So from this consequences, it is understood that the hidden hunger will have a negative impact or a consequence not only on the health part but also on social issues or social factors like health, education, productivity, etc., standard of living. It will also have an impact on the economic factors as well, the GDP, productivity, income level, etc. So, understanding all these consequences, hidden hunger is a very serious challenge that needs to be addressed. Now, coming to the solutions. What are the possible solutions in order to minimize the rate of hidden hunger in the country? First one is biofortification. What is meant by biofortification? It involves breeding food crops using conventional or transgenic methods in order to increase the micronutrient content. So this is basically breeding of food crops in order to increase the micronutrient content in the food crops. And by the intake of biofortified food crops, the micronutrient content that a human being will absorb from consumption of food will increase, and it will have an impact on negating hidden hunger. The micronutrient intake will increase. Second solution is supplementation. Supplementation means providing supplements. It is a technical approach. Here, nutrients are delivered directly to the person or to the desired population by the means of supplements. It can be syrup or pills. You might have seen various vitamin tablets or zinc syrup which are available in the market, in the medical shops or in the hospitals, which are used as supplements. This will provide supplementary nutrients to a person, and supplements are aimed at providing a supplement support. That means already the person would be taking certain food items, and in that food items already some micronutrients will reach that person, but this would be inadequate, and in order to supplement the inadequate micronutrients, syrups or pills are provided. These nutrients are delivered in the form of syrups or pills. Also, mass agricultural rural-urban movements can also help in this regard. Here, mass movements in agriculture means increase in the production of nutrient-rich crops. So, farmers should be provided with incentives to produce more nutrient-rich crops. And policy makers also should turn their attention towards addressing the issue of hidden hunger. So, policies should be framed in such a manner that the role of biodiversity or the local farming systems will improve production in food grains that have higher nutritional value. So policies should also focus on increasing the production of nutrient-rich food crops in the country, and this should be done through incentivizing or subsidizing the farmers. And research will also play a very important role here. Agriculture and nutritional research must be connected. And in order to bring in this connection, extension services and policies or guidelines of the government can help. Traditional crops which are high in nutrient content should be promoted. For example, millets, pulses, etc. So the production of such crops which have higher nutrient value should be promoted, and the home gardens should also be promoted. Home gardens will help in improving or increasing the level of consumption. For example, if you have a vegetable garden at your home and you get vegetables from the garden, so you will consume more quantity of vegetables than you purchase from the market, because at the market you have to pay a higher price, and the affordability is a major cause of concern. So if home gardens are promoted, whatever vegetables or fruits or food crops are cultivated at home, it can be consumed. So affordability will not become a criteria or an issue. So with the cultivation or promotion of home gardens, the quantity of intake can be increased. And the public distribution system must also be extended. Millets should be included in the public distribution system. Nutrient crops should be included in the public distribution system. Public distribution system provides affordable food grains or food commodities to the masses. So, those who cannot afford to buy nutrient-rich crops can access it through the public distribution system. So, the extent should be widened in order to include nutrient-rich crops in the public distribution system. Empowering women also will play a significant role in reducing the rate of hidden hunger in the country. You can find the PDF of this lecture on my Facebook page, and for any queries regarding your UPSC preparations, you can get in touch with me on my Facebook page, or you can email me at joyce.studyiq@gmail.com. Thank you.